Hmm. Hmm. Well, quiet Pikachu. Pe quiet. Okay. I have a question for all y'all. What would you get? What what would you get if you took three different art styles and rhythm based, like wholly rhythm based action with two numbskulls and World of Ducks? You get Breadwinners. Hello everybody, this is Kristomaster4's and welcome to Kristomaster4's take on Breadwinners. I'd like to start off by a little bit of history about me and this show. When I first saw the trailers of this, I like everyone else had the same reaction. No! Just no, the show cannot exist. No. Bad Nickelodeon. Bad Nickelodeon. But like, you know, anyone else probably, I decided to watch the first episode that I saw because why not? It was on Nick, and I don't know. My curiosity was piqued, so I decided to watch the first episode. Now, going into this, my first reaction was from my first impression of the show, which was it's going to be bad, it's going to be hammed, it's going to be forced, it's going to be stupid, it's going to be completely crazy. Keep those facts in mind. So I watched the episode. And I was right. It's stupid, it's hammed in, it's crazy, it's over the top. It didn't make a lot of sense. However, maybe it's because I'm really open. But I felt that this could have actually been a good show. Like, could have. Maybe if they go into another season, maybe they can make it better. But like, okay. The show's... Let me just discuss the show thing. The show's premise is about these two ducks. I forgot their names. They're not important. It's about these two ducks that are basically salesman ducks of their own kind, and they sell bread to other ducks, like full loaves of bread, and they're all different, and they're all quirky puns, like emerald loaf or bubblegum loaf, or one was what was it? There's a stupid one where it's like Wonder Bread or whatever, and it's like this superhero bread. I don't remember. Point is, that's basically the premise of the show. Now, the show has, like I said, three different art styles. It has a hand-drawn art style. It has like sort of like hand-drawn, like childish drawn art style, which can be quirky. It also has a photorealistic art style, which could make it kind of artsy. It also has a retro art style, which could make it techno. No, I mean not techno. It could make it look unique. However, they like clash so hard, and it's kind of hard to see the visualization with everything. Okay, I like each individual art style. Maybe not photorealistic that much, but I like, for the most part, each individual thing as its own thing. And really, it can't. Those three different, like, completely different things. Maybe the cartoony drawing and the 8-bit could work together, but photorealistic just looks out of place. Like, the photorealistic images for, like, every other duck that isn't a main character, it's very, like, distracting, actually, because, like, and, like, the whole show is pretty much it. Like, pretty much the whole show is on ADHD. It is just mind crazy. It is literally crazy, and it is so crazy. Like, you have to have like 2 seconds to basically take in like 5 minutes worth of stuff that could have happened. It goes by so fast, and it goes by so crazily, and it doesn't make any sense. If there was some logic, which I've only seen 2 episodes. They usually come in 2s. 15-minute seconds. 10, 15-minute seconds. The second one definitely was better than the first one that I saw. The first one I saw was basically the ducks, they have to beat a record of 1 million bread sold in a day. Okay, that could be an interesting premise. And I like what's it? Kesha? Not her name. That's not Kesha. Ket. I think her name is Ket. The girl duck. She seems kind of interesting, but also really bonkers. But I don't know. I found that she was kind of a little interesting character. But I'll get to the characters in a second. So basically, that episode's premise is to get 1 million bread in a day, and well, that was interesting. The next episode I saw was one where they were in the world of bread, and they had a bread genie, and the bread genie, who looked like frickin' Elvis as a duck, that was just let himself go even more than he already has, and and they were trying to basically stop the mold from basically tried to stop the mold from spreading. Like, there was mold there, but it was like super mold, so it like couldn't be broken by anything. And it was like, if the mold was spreading, it would basically consume all the bread, and then all you needed to do was have an emerald loaf basically eat the mold, and then it was going to eat itself to get itself out of existence or something. That was a little bit more entertaining to watch because of all the stupid ways that those guys tried to do. Also, are they like Deus Ex Machina? Because, okay, I'd also like to point out this thing. This is mostly rambling. I'm not really consisting as a review-ish, but it's like, it could be a review-ish. I think I'm going to call it a review-ish because it's mostly rambling, but I'm like trying to, concise what the show is in a certain amount of time. So basically, whenever these guys feel like they need to like do something and it requires them to power up, they like level up and then like breadwinner or whatever, and then they turn into that person, or they power up into like really strong people. Like, it's either level up or level down. It's sort of like I said, they use video game terminology. They use a lot of video game references too, and it just clashes so hard. Like, okay, I want to enjoy the show because it seems interesting, and I like the retro art style. I like the hand drawing art style. I feel like those two could probably work together. But and I also like the fact that everything's rhythm based. Like, a lot of the actions are really rhythm based. It's just like pop, 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 and then it's always different rhythms, like off the beat, like pop, 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 or something like that. I like rhythm based stuff. Maybe I'm biased because I like music, but like, it worked. It kept in the beat a bit. It was good. But this show isn't good. Like, I want to enjoy the show, but it just isn't that enjoyable. Partially because the humor's way too crude for the show's demographic. Like, clearly this isn't a show for adults. Clearly. But a lot of the humor resolves to either butt jokes, which are only good in which are only good if you don't abuse them, and this show freaking abuses them. Butt jokes, fart jokes, flesh taking off of the skin, eyes bulging out of the thing with the strings attached, brains, blood and gut. Like, this is supposed to be a kid's show, right? Like, why is it so adult humor? And the thing is, not just subtle adult humor. This takes up a lot of jokes. It takes up a lot of the jokes. Like, they should have toned it down a bit, you know. Okay, there's a difference between like being a little adult and having good adult humor, and then there's just abusing butt jokes and nude jokes and fart jokes and every other joke that's been done crudely before. I like crude humor, but you can't freaking abuse crude humor. You can't use it every single second because it just gets obnoxious and annoying. But anyway, characters. There's two characters, main people. One's a tall, skinny guy. One's a short, fat guy. They're both breadwinners. They're so determined, and they're kind of like little kids, but not. I don't know their names, and nor am I really care about their names. I don't care about their names. There's some crazy names I don't remember, but they're the main characters. They're complete idiots. So it's kind of hard to watch when every single time they do something completely stupid that impedes the progress of the main goal, which the main goal could easily resolve in like 2 seconds. It takes a whole 10 minutes to do. So yeah, the main character, like the supporting characters and or the third party characters are more interesting than the main characters of said show. I want to like this show. I really do. I don't know. I don't have a rating system either. I don't know why I call it a review-ish if I don't even have a rating system. Okay. I'll come up with a rating system. It'll get whatever I value about the review-ishes that I do. I'll pick up a thing, and then I'll say it's review-ish of this out of 5. This gets it gets a loaf of bread out of 5. Sorry, 2.5 loaves of bread out of 5. Because, damn, I want to enjoy this show, but it just doesn't make it enjoyable. I probably missed some stuff. But maybe that'll be in an extended thoughts or whatever. Maybe another video I talk about Breadwinners, because you know it's such a good show. It's not that good of a show, and I want it to be a good show because I felt I didn't like it initially, but I want it, like, it sort of tried a bit. But it tried, and you know what? I kind of want to see it actually do good, and I want it to actually be good. But it's just a bunch of jokes that don't work, and it's a bunch of everything. It just doesn't come together like a good show should, and I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, maybe I'll occasionally watch an episode here again to see if it got any better, but for the most part, it just falls flat as a show. I wouldn't really recommend it to anyone unless you want to see batshit insanity in 10 minutes. That's all I have. So, if you have any recommendations for review issues, or any recommendations or any sort of comments about the show, maybe you like it, maybe you don't, put them in the comments below. I would like to hear your feedback because I don't get a lot of it. But I would love to hear what people think about the show, because if they think it's good, tell me why, or at least explain to me why you think it's good, because I want this to be a good show, but it's not that good in my opinion. But people said the same thing about Teen Titans Go, and I already made a video about that. So This has been Kristomaster4's. This has been my take on Breadwinners, the show, the thing that should be good but isn't. I'm done. See you guys next time for another video. Hopefully this will... I don't know if I should make this my birthday video. If it is, happy birthday to me! If not, then it's going to be happy after birthday for me! Because I've recorded like 3 videos today. And it's like the 29th of March or whatever. So, you know, guys, maybe like I said, I'm planning on doing something for my birthday. Hopefully it'll work, but like... Well, that's pretty much it. So, see you guys next time for another video. I'm done here. Yeah, I'm copying the blackboard because I can. I said because I can.